The Master's Mysteries. Tales of Magical Mastery. Episode 122. The continuation from the previous episode, we were discussing the black fox rushing to the giant tornado again. This time, he went all out, using his blood to sacrifice the spirit fox sword. With a fierce swing, he forcefully split the tornado, then swiftly drilled into it. Hold on. Suddenly, his ankles tightened, and his shoulders sank. It turned out the nine-headed dragon helped stabilize him. The black fox now understood that the nine-headed dragon's ability to control his body within the tornado was far superior to his. Get out of here. You can't help here. Cut the crap. Don't underestimate me. This made the proud black fox somewhat unhappy. Originally, he and the nine-headed dragon could have been evenly matched. Now, he sounded like he was here to cause trouble. Watch me. The angrier the black fox got, the more he ignored the nine-headed dragon. Controlling his body, he swung the spirit fox sword and pounced on the desert northern demon dragon. Junior, seeking death. Obviously, the desert northern demon dragon didn't care much about the black fox's attack. With a sway of its hands, a stronger gust of wind protected its front, and its entire body merged into the powerful wind. The black fox didn't care about that. After a loud shout, the spirit fox sword was directed at the forehead of the desert northern demon dragon and slashed down. This strike was fast and fierce. The desert northern demon dragon had no chance to defend itself. Its body was instantly split in half. But the black fox knew in his heart that it couldn't be so simple to end it. Otherwise, why would the nine-headed dragon be working so hard? Indeed, a dangerous aura came from behind. The shattered desert northern demon dragon disappeared from sight, but suddenly there was a sound of sharp weapons cutting through the air behind. Dark objects, aided by the cyclone, came swiftly. The black fox couldn't evade them at all, and soon his body was covered in injuries. A lightning bolt flashed through the black fox's mind. Right, Leo Fengi had mentioned that the desert northern demon dragon was composed of countless small insects. When dispersed, each tiny insect could launch individual attacks, making them invisible assassins. Seeing dozens of blue lights approaching, if they attacked, the black fox wouldn't survive no matter how many lives he had. However, to his surprise, his body suddenly disappeared. With the black fox's disappearance, the desert northern demon dragon revealed its form again. Where was the black fox? At the critical moment, he had been saved by the nine-headed dragon. However, the desert northern demon dragon's attack didn't stop. With a wave of its hands, countless blue lights shot out like a drizzle. Moreover, due to the dragon's body spinning faster and stirring up the wind, the raindrops, like locusts, became even more fierce and speedy. Soon, it tightly surrounded the two. In this small cyclone, the two had no place to hide. This was tough for both. The tornado suddenly shrank, trapping the two tightly. With the wind pillar, the attacks of the locust-like insects followed the wind, instantly causing the two to be in a sorry state. Blood wounds kept increasing, and in the blink of an eye, both were covered in blood. The black fox was even worse off. His body's toughness couldn't compare to the nine-headed dragon's. Soon, he couldn't hold on. Just as the black fox was about to stumble and fall, a big hand suddenly pressed on his shoulder. Then the black fox's body was quickly thrown to the back by the nine-headed dragon. "You fellow, step back. I have a way to deal with him." The black fox understood that the nine-headed dragon wanted to protect him, but facing this terrifying thing, did he really have a way? If it were that simple, he wouldn't have fought so hard. Nine-headed dragon. Wait, the black fox suddenly realized. "Brother, take care. Bastard, you smelly brat, I won't spare you." As expected, his bad premonition came true. This jerk, the nine-headed dragon, threw him out of the wind pillar. After landing, the black fox didn't want to go and help again. He knew that going in again would only burden the nine-headed dragon. "Hey buddy, are you guys okay?" Before the black fox could get up from the ground, he noticed several figures running towards him. Why isn't it over up there? It turned out that Liu Fengyi and the old Taoist had finished the battle on that side and rushed over. "You guys, how did this happen?" The black fox's gaze was first attracted by Xiaodi, who was in Liu Fengyi's arms. He could feel that Xiaodi was already dead. The black fox's words made a dark shadow appear in Liu Fengyi's eyes. Just at that moment, a loud noise came from above. The three looked up and saw 9 dragon heads appearing in the giant tornado. Obviously, the 9-headed dragon once again mobilized its true body to launch an attack. However, after a deafening explosion, the dragon heads of the 9-headed dragon were suddenly blown away. Successively, 8 dragon heads fell to the ground and quickly lost vitality. This cruel scene frightened the three. They hurriedly looked up again. At this time, the 9-headed dragon only had 1 head left. However, the explosion just now clearly had an effect. Under the blasting, the wind pillar was dispersed, and the destructive power it had before was no longer there. Kid, giving up, with the wind pillar dissipating, the figures of the desert northern demon dragon and the 9-headed dragon appeared in the sky again, still confronting each other. "Humph, even with just 1 head, it's enough to destroy you." Liu Fengyi couldn't bear to watch anymore. He handed Xiaodi's body to the old Taoist, then took the ancient sword from the old Taoist's hands. "What are you doing? Go up and help." The black fox knew how powerful that demon dragon was. If he went up, not only would he not help the 9-headed dragon, but he would also cause trouble. "He's very strong, Then be careful." But he also noticed that Liu Fengyi was very different from before. He had indeed improved a lot, so the dissuasion was swallowed back. Perhaps he was stronger than himself and could really help the 9-headed dragon. "Your time has come." Furthermore, Liu Fengyi swung the ancient sword, roared, and rushed over. Without any fancy moves, Liu Fengyi's sword, in midair, fiercely slashed towards the desert northern demon dragon. Given Liu Fengyi's current strength, the power of this strike was beyond words. The main body and demon body of that demon dragon were all cleanly cut in half. Liu Fengyi naturally knew that this was useless. He was about to lift his sword and chop again, but he was stopped. "It's useless. Go back, respect me, and leave this place to me." The one who stopped him was the 9-headed dragon. "I told you, I have a way to deal with him." The 9-headed dragon was right. With ordinary strength, it was impossible to deal with the desert northern demon dragon. Those demon insects as small as dust were not something a sword could easily cut. "He is my clan's exterminator. Believe me." Liu Fengyi was left speechless by the 9-headed dragon's words. "He seems very confident." Helpless, Liu Fengyi had to retreat to the ground. Now that guy only has 1 head left. Can he make it? I'm worried. At this point, they could only watch and wait. "Kid, with 8 heads gone, it seems you are prepared to die, not to mention the dragon and the demon in the air. Wiping out my entire clan. Do you really think there won't be retribution?" Although the 9-headed dragon only had 1 head left, its momentum seemed even more fierce than before. With a loud roar, it charged towards the desert northern demon dragon. "Your time of death has come."